So hello everyone and welcome to Career Launcher. So I hope you all are aware that on Wednesday at 7 p.m. we come up with weekly current affairs, and today is Wednesday and we are here with 7 p.m. and in today's class we are going to discuss the weekly current affairs for November 4th week. So let us begin. And if you have not watched the previous classes, you can watch it on our playlist. Am I audible? And if you have not, so first of all, how to watch it? So first of all, you can subscribe to the channel, go to the playlist, and here you will find this. Now you click on view full playlist and you will get all the previous videos. Okay. And if you are attempting CUET examination, you should watch for you should cover at least 10, 11 months. And it's better if you cover all in the entire 1 year current affairs. That is the idea behind this. So whenever you are attempting the examination, you should cover the past 10, 11 months minimum. That is the idea behind this. So let us begin with the questions. I give you a question in the live chat and you have to answer it in the live chat. Okay. Which of the following 3 countries launched ACITI technology partnership? So this was very much in the news in the 4th week of November. So if you know the answer, please answer me. I'll be very happy to know. So the right answer is option A. So India, Australia and Canada is the right answer to this question. Okay. And आप देख सकते हो at G20 ACITI alliance between Australia, Canada and India. That is what you should know. So regarding to promote technology, that's the idea behind this. Yes. Seeks to strengthen collaboration in sectors including clean energy, diversified and resilient supply chain in critical minerals. Critical minerals are used in making electric vehicles and batteries and etc. The next one is the Constitutional Amendment 131st Amendment Bill proposed inclusion of which union territory under Article 240? Puducherry, Chandigarh, Delhi, Ladakh. What is the right answer to this question? So the right answer to this question is B is the right answer. It was actually very much in the news. The Constitutional Amendment 131st Amendment Bill proposed to bring Chandigarh under Article 240, which is used for governing other union territories. Okay. Like Andaman, Nicobar, etc. and all. Okay. So basically currently, Chandigarh is being controlled by the governor of Punjab. If this law is passed, then of course the Punjab governor will not have power, and of course there'll be a separate lieutenant governor for Chandigarh administration, etc. There'll be an independent administrator. That is the idea behind this. So it was opposed by the state of Punjab, etc. and all. The next is Miss Universe 2025 was won by this is very important. Miss Universe 2025 winner's name. The right answer is Fatima Bosch of Mexico. So D is the right answer. She is from Mexico. Fatima Bosch, winner of Miss Universe 2025. Okay. So that is what you should know. Let's move on to the next one. According to India Skill Report 2026, India's employability rate is. If you know the answer, please answer me in the live chat. I'll be very happy to know. India Skill Report 2026 के हिसाब से इंडिया की एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी रेट कितनी है? सो द आंसर इज 56.35%, है ना. सो सी इज द राइट आंसर, ये वाला, है ना. इंडिया स्किल रिपोर्ट 2026 एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी राइजेस टू 56.35% in 2026. The next is Isha Sharma became the 27th woman Grandmaster of India and first woman Grandmaster of which state? The right answer is option C. Karnataka is the right answer to this question. Became Karnataka's first woman Grandmaster. Okay. So C is the right answer to this question. Grandmaster means we are talking about chess. जब भी Grandmaster वगैरह लिखा रहे, so it talks about chess tournament. ठीक है. The next is, which of the following teams won first women T20 World Cup for the blind? So recently T20 World Cup for blind happened. That was the first women's T20 World Cup. So who won it by defeating which country? If you know the answer, please answer me in the live chat. I'll be very happy to know. So the right answer is India won it by defeating Nepal. है ना? Indian women's blind cricket team won first ever T20 World Cup. पहला blind women का T20 World Cup हुआ था और इंडिया ने जीता by defeating Nepal. Okay, so this is important. You should be knowing. The match happened in Sri Lanka, Colombo, and 6 teams were actually playing. Now, how they play? I mean, I also tried to find out. So there's a different way of playing it because, of course, those who are blind, they cannot see, so how they can see the ball, etc. This is how, if you are interested to know कि कैसे खेलते हैं लोग, तो आप इसको पढ़ सकते हो, read कर सकते हो, advertised for you. The next one is the UPI tips interlinkage. UPI मतलब वही, this is a payment settlement payment system for India and developed by National Payment Corporation of India, a digital payment system, है ना. The examples include Paytm, PhonePe, Bharat Pay, etc. बहुत सारे हैं, है ना. टिप्स कौन से कंट्री का है? And both have been interlinked. So it is between India. So UPI is of India and tips is of European Union. So C is the right answer to this question. ठीक है, UPI will be linked with tips, European Union's instant payment system, है ना. How UPI's tie up with European Union's tip system could boost cross-border payment, है ना. Target instant payment settlement system, ठीक है. So UPI. So C is the right answer to this question. The next one is the Indira Gandhi Peace Prize 2024 was awarded to whom? So the right answer to this question is C, Michelle Bachelet, and she was earlier the former Chile's president and a former president of Chile, Michelle Bachelet, given Indira Gandhi Peace Prize for Disarmament and Development in 2024, है ना. तो आप देख सकते हो, है ना. Okay, the latest winner is Michelle Bachelet, है ना. 2024 का इनको दिया गया, बट दिया गया था 2025 में, so it was recently in news, है ना. So that's what you should be knowing. The next one is, which are the following Indian airport? अच्छा, एक चीज और जान लीजिए, फॉर्मर प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ चिली, फॉर्मर यूएन हाई कमिश्नर फॉर ह्यूमन राइट्स भी रह चुकी है, और फॉर्मर एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर ऑफ यूएन वुमेन भी, ठीक है. दैट इज व्हाट यू शुड बी नोइंग. नेक्स्ट है, which of the following Indian airports became the first to get level 3 accreditation under Accessibility Enhancement Accreditation Program of Airport Council of India, Airports Council International? What is the right answer? The right answer is option A, Campegowda International Airport in Bengaluru. So A is the right answer to this question. ठीक है. That is what you should be knowing about. Now, the next one is the G20 2025 Leaders Summit recently took place in where? Johannesburg, New Delhi, Brasilia, Tokyo. What is the right answer to this question? So recently it happened in Johannesburg in South Africa. And when we say G20 countries include 19 countries plus entire European Union plus entire African Union. This is G20, and in these 19 among these 19 countries, India is also there. Yes, no. Okay. Summit was held. This was the motto of solidarity, equality, sustainability. इस साल जो है जोहान्सबर्ग साउथ अफ्रीका में ही समिट हुआ. Next, PSLV-N1 will carry which payload? Chandrayaan 4, INSAT 3D, Earth Observation Satellite 10, Cartosat 5. What is the right answer to this question? I think this will be launched in January. पेलोड मतलब कौन सा क्या चीज लेके जाएगा वो? ये रॉकेट है ना, लॉन्च व्हीकल है. पोलर सैटेलाइट, पीएसएलवी मतलब पोलर सैटेलाइट लॉन्च व्हीकल. समटाइम्स फुल फॉर्म्स आर आल्सो आस्क्ड. लॉन्च व्हीकल. ठीक है. So the right answer is first mission will carry Earth Observation Satellite 10, EOS 10. So it is for Earth observation purpose. ठीक है. First, this will be first privately launched PSLV satellite, है ना, most likely in 2026. Earth observation satellite 10th version, and this will not be launched by ISRO but by a private company. ठीक है ना. Said A.T. Ramachandran, Senior Vice President, Head of Laser and Tubular Precision Engineering System. है ना. So this will be first flight of privately built PSLV rocket. That is what you should be knowing. Let's move on to the next one. Bharat NCAP 2.0. How many crashes will be done to test the car? तो एक कॉन्सेप्ट होता है ग्लोबल एनकैप का, काफी फेमस था, ब्रिटेन बेस्ड है ना. सो क्रैश टेस्ट करवाया जाता है कार का टू टेस्ट हाउ मच स्ट्रॉन्ग द कार इज एंड हाउ मच सेफर द कार इज. उनका 1 से लेकर 5 तक रेटिंग दिया था. सिमिलरली इंडिया में भारत एनकैप का कॉन्सेप्ट लाया गया टू टेस्ट द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ द कार, है ना. एंड यू कैन सी 2 new tests will be added. So now they'll be having 5 tests. So 3 टेस्ट भारत एनकैप में पहले से होता है, टाइप 5 गाड़ी का 5 बार क्रैश करा के टेस्ट किया जाएगा. So C is the right answer to this question, है ना. Full frontal rear added to the existing 3. New official new car assessment program, है ना. The concept of Bharat NCAP started in August 2023 only by Ministry of Road Transport and Highway. Okay, that is what you should be knowing. And all these things are done in Pune, Maharashtra is actually the headquarter of that. So they check the airbags, ABS, seat belt. अब तो airbags 6 airbags I think compulsory हो गया cars में. Anti-locking brake system, seat belt reminder है कि नहीं, है ना. फिर front crash test करा के check कराते हैं कितना मजबूत हेड सकता है and all. So these are the things that are being tested. The next is Sangai Festival. Is celebrated in which state? Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram. Where do we celebrate this Sangai festival? Answer is Manipur. C is the right answer. है ना Sangai festival, annual cultural festival organized by Manipur. Actually, mostly it happens around the 3rd, 4th week of November. ठीक है, आप देख सकते हो 21 से 30th November के आसपास होता है, and that remains in the news. That is what you should know. It showcases distribution of culture, है ना, contribution of art and culture, handloom, handicraft, fine arts, indigenous sports, cuisine, music, etc. ठीक है, so ये सब पता होना चाहिए. The next is the Indian Navy commissioned Mahe, first Mahe class ASW anti-submarine warfare shallow water aircraft at which location? What is the right answer? The right answer is option B. Mumbai is the right answer to this question. Mahe was commissioned at a naval dockyard in Mumbai, है ना. Mahe आप देख सकते हो 24 November 2025 in Mumbai. और ये उसी एंटी सबमरीन वारफेयर शैलो वाटर एयरक्राफ्ट की कैटेगरी में आता है ना. So this one actually is built by ये सब जो है ना माहे क्लास के अंदर CSL Cochin Shipyard Limited is making this. So this is a ship, है ना. ASW मतलब एंटी सबमरीन वारफेयर. इन इट दिस शिप इज यूज्ड टू डिस्ट्रॉय द सबमरीन्स, एनिमी सबमरीन. ठीक है, so B is the right answer. Let's move on to the next one. India Post has inaugurated first fully revamped Gen Z campus post office at which place? Gen Z आप समझते हो ना, जो स्पेशली those who are born between 1997 to I think 2012 हो रहा तक ना, ये सब रेंज में जो पैदा हुए हैं, generally these people are called as Gen Z. And Gen Z themed campus post inaugurated in IIT Delhi. B is the right answer to this question. India Post तो कोई Gen Z ऐसी पसंद करते हैं ना इस टाइप के, है ना, तो wall art and 2D etc and all. So that is what you should know. The next one is the 19th edition of India Nepal exercise Surya Karan will be held in which state? Surya Karan is a joint, कभी कभी ऐसे पूछते हैं कि Surya Karan is a joint military exercise between which 2 countries? So the answer is India and Nepal. So कहां पर हो रहा है? पिथौरगढ़, उत्तराखंड. B is the right answer to this question. है ना, ठीक है, फोकसिंग ऑन काउंटर टेररिज्म, जंगल वारफेयर एटसेट्रा. That is what you should be knowing. The next is what major nationwide activity will panchayats conduct on Constitution Day? Constitution Day वही 26 November, 26 November, because 26 November 1949 is the date mentioned in the preamble, where on which date the Indian Constitution was adopted and enacted. The right answer is B. Mass preamble readings. So basically what happened was panchayats में है ना, Ministry of Panchayat leads nationwide Constitution Day में to read preamble, है ना, across पंचायत. तो हर जगह पंचायत में preamble पढ़ा जाएगा, read किया जाएगा, है ना, know your constitution पर question होगा, quiz होगा, essay होगा, etc. and all. ठीक है. So here is the preamble. We the people of India having solemnly resolved to constitute India into sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure all its citizens justice, socio-economic, political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and opportunity, fraternity assuring the dignity of individual and unity and integrity of the nation in our Constituent Assembly that 26 November 1949. That's why we celebrate this as Constitution Day. Do adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution. Okay, so B is the right answer to this question. Okay. The next one is Dr. Jitendra Singh inaugurated quantum fabrication facilities under National Quantum Mission at where? The right answer is C is the right answer. IIT Bombay is the right answer to this question. ठीक है. So quantum science meteorological facility at IIT Bombay, IIT Kanpur, IC Bangalore, IIT Delhi चारों जगह खोला जा रहा है. ठीक है. All 4 places. ठीक है. So here the right answer is quantum. हाँ, quantum fabrication facility लेकिन IIT Bombay का में. But please remember कि quantum fabrication central facilities and चारों जगह खोला जा रहा है in all 4 places. IIT Bombay, IC Bangalore, IIT Delhi and IIT Kanpur. The next is Oman Sat-1 has been developed in partnership. Oman satellite नाम से लग रहा है कि it is of course a country like Oman will be launching this, है ना. So they are taking the help of which organization? So Airbus, वही जो aeroplane making company of I would say Europe based, especially France based कह सकते हो. B is the right answer. Signed an agreement with Airbus, है ना. The next, हाँ आप देख सकते हो. Here is Oman. The capital is Muscat. The next is which of the following countries implemented world's first seamless biometric immigration corridor? मतलब वही जो जब जो एयरपोर्ट में आप जाते हो तो सब चीज बायोमेट्रिक हो गए ना, डिजिटली, मतलब फिंगरप्रिंट या रेटिना स्कैन से आप एंटर कर जाओगे, ज्यादा मतलब सब कुछ डिजिटल होता जाएगा. दैट्स द आइडिया बिहाइंड दिस. So Indonesia is the right answer. Now I think it is being implemented in other places also. So C is the right answer to this question. The next is hammer weapon system will be jointly developed in India by BAIL, Bharat Electronics Limited, and which French company? So the right answer is Safran Electronics and Defense System of France. B is the right answer, है ना. Bharat Electronics Limited and Safran Science JV joint venture to manufacture precision guided vehicle weapon, है ना. उसका नाम है Hammer, highly agile modular munition extended range, and a precision guided air to ground weapon in India. So B is the right answer to this question. Let's move on. Legendary actor Dharmendra served as the member of parliament of from which Lok Sabha constituency? इनकी डेथ हो गई, आपको पता होगा, बहुत फेमस नाम था, और ये लोकसभा के एमपी भी रहे थे. आई थिंक 2004 के आसपास तक, 98 से 2004 समवेयर एट दैट टाइम. तो आपको बता रहे हो कहां से लोकसभा के मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट थे. लोकसभा मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट फ्रॉम विच लोकेशन? The right answer is option B. Bikaner is the right answer to this question. हाँ सॉरी 2004 से 2009. ठीक है, इसको करेक्ट कर लीजिएगा. I said 98 से 2004. That was not correct. 2004 से 2009 he was the Lok Sabha MP from BJP. ठीक है. Bikaner is the place in Rajasthan. ठीक है, where this from where he got elected Lok Sabha. ठीक है. Greatest one, the most successful actor, he died on 24th November. इनके बारे में थोड़ा सा पढ़ लीजिएगा. Born in Nasr Ali, Punjab, and like he got, and इनकी 2 wives थी, है ना. Second one was Hema Malini, the first one was Prakash Kaur, है ना. Famous children's, आपने नाम सुना होगा इन लोगों का. Then he got Padma Bhushan, the third highest civilian award after Bharat Ratna and Padma Vibhushan. ठीक है. So 24th November की उनकी डेथ हो गई. He was born in Nasr Ali, Punjab, है ना. बाकी इनके फिल्म वगैरह के बारे में देख लीजिएगा थोड़ा, है ना. दियोल फैमिली करके आप सर्च कर सकते हैं इनके बारे में. The next is what is the primary tax concern driving healthy individuals like Mittal away from UK? So UK में कौन सा, लक्ष्मी मित्तल साहब जो है वो सोच रहे कि शायद वो UK छोड़ दे, है ना. तो कौन से टैक्स के कारण, which tax is the reason for that? And the right answer to this question is inheritance tax. C is the right answer, है ना. And unlike Dubai, Switzerland, leaves UK over inheritance tax, now Swiss resident claims report. यानी अब स्विट्जरलैंड के रेसिडेंट होंगे. इंडियन ओरिजिन स्टील का उनका बिजनेस है, बहुत फेमस, है ना. तो वो अगर इनहेरिटेंस टैक्स अगर बच्चों को इनहेरिटेंस में देंगे तो उसमें टैक्स लगेगा. सो दैट्स व्हाई दे हैव लेफ्ट. सी इज द राइट आंसर. नेक्स्ट है Starlink's first European direct to cell service was launched in which country? Starlink, this is the organization which provides satellite-based internet connection, and this is an organization of Elon Musk. They are providing internet services even in India also. They have started in Maharashtra. So right answer is option D. Kyivstar, यूक्रेन में कंपनी Kyivstar उसके साथ मिल करके they are operating, है ना. Okay, that is what you should be knowing. Let's move on to the next one. Abhinav Deshwal won gold medal in which event at Deaf Olympics? Deaf Olympics मतलब वासा Olympics जिसमें वो लोग participate, those who participate, those who cannot listen है ना, deaf people के लिए. So the right answer is option C, 25-meter pistol. Where's 25-meter pistol at Deaf Olympics? That is what you should be knowing. Tokyo, Japan, from 15 to 26 November. This event happened in Tokyo, Japan, Deaf Olympics. The next one is who won Women's Kabaddi World Cup 2025? The right answer is option D, India. Defeated Chinese Taipei to win their second title. India defeated Chinese Taipei. That's Taiwan. Taiwan को कह रहे हैं ना. So in the event happened in Dhaka. ठीक है. Next is which of the following 3 towns have been accorded holy status by Punjab government in November this year? The right answer is option B, है ना. Amritsar Walled City, Talwandi Sabo and Sri Anandpur Sahib is the right answer, है ना. The next is which of the following countries won 2024 Davis Cup title? The right answer is option A. Italy is the right answer to this question. Fourth Davis Cup title. The next is where was the bust of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar? वही स्टैचू यानी है ना, जो चेस्ट तक स्टैचू होती है ना उसको बस्ट कहते हैं, स्टैचू. Unveiled on Constitution Day 26 नवंबर को. The right answer is यूनेस्को हेडक्वार्टर पेरिस, है ना. ये भी किसी एग्जाम में पूछा था ना कि यूनेस्को का हेडक्वार्टर कहाँ है. दिस वाज आस्क्ड रिसेंटली इन सम एग्जाम, है ना. सो यूनेस्को हेडक्वार्टर पेरिस, है ना. इतना तक जो चेस्ट, यहाँ चेस्ट तक जो मूर्ति होती है ना, उसको स्टैचू, उस वैसे स्टैचू को बस्ट कहते हैं. ठीक है. That's what you should be knowing. And this was recently asked in some exam that where is the headquarter of UNESCO. ये सब आपको पता होना चाहिए. Paris. How many years did Haile Gubbi volcano recently erupted in Ethiopia? है ना, recently very much in the news in the last week of November etc. उस टाइम पे काफी न्यूज में थे. So almost 10 to 12,000 years later it actually got erupted. C is the right answer to this question. ठीक है. That is what you should know of our triangle में. So ये वाला रीजन यहाँ पे. और आपको पता होगा यहाँ पर जो है वो अफ्रीकन रिफ्ट वैली का पार्ट है. अफ्रीकन रिफ्ट वैली लेक है ना. That is what you should know. Haile Gubbi. So when the volcano erupted, it was so damaging that it was impacting aeroplane movement even in this region. ठीक है. मतलब इंडिया से आई थिंक द प्लेन वेंट टू यूएई और ये डिस्टर्ब हो जा रही थी यहाँ पर, यहाँ के वोल्केनो के कारण. The plane going to even Dubai and other places. So that was so powerful. The lava or those polluted things that were coming out from the volcano. What height is Asia's tallest Lord Ram statue to be unveiled in Goa? The right answer is option D, 77 feet. Tallest in Asia. ठीक है. The next one is Nobel laureate Maria Corina Machado belongs to which country? The right answer is Venezuela. A is the right answer. She is an opposition, Venezuela's opposition leader, है ना? So A is the right answer. Next is which of the following will not be invited to 2026 G20 summit that is going to happen in Miami in USA, according to Donald Trump? Because Donald Trump was not happy with South Africa and a category. This year the event happened in G20 summit happened in Africa. Next year it will happen in America, and Donald Trump said I will not invite you. ठीक है. Will not be invited to 2026 G20, citing its treatment of Afrikaners and a dispute over South Africa's refusal to transfer G20 hosting duties to US Embassy. तो लोगों ने शायद नहीं दिया because they are also not very happy. South Africa has filed a petition against Israel in ICJ, International Court of Justice, citing that the Israel is responsible for genocide in Gaza. ये भी पूछा था एग्जाम में किसी सवाल, किसी एग्जाम में भी recently. ठीक है. So these are the things you should be knowing. Okay, who among the following became the youngest winner of Chess World Cup recently? So the right answer is Javokhir Sindarov. C is the right answer to this question, of Uzbekistan. अब देख सकते हो ना. Next is India will host 2030 Commonwealth Games in which city? So the right answer is Ahmedabad, Gujarat. C is the right answer to this question. ठीक है. Now it is confirmed actually. The next is Skyroot Infinity Campus was recently inaugurated by. The right answer is option C, PM Modi. है ना. So Skyroot actually जो है ना वो private space firm है. Like we have ISRO, which is a government owned space firm. Just hold on. So is a private Indian aerospace manufacturer and commercial launch service provider headquartered in Hyderabad, Telangana. ठीक है. That's what you should know. So it's actually a private space company. So like ISRO is there for government space agency. Similarly, US में NASA है, which is a government space agency. Okay. Then we have private space agency like SpaceX. ठीक है, ऑफ यूएसए. सो सिमिलरली ये प्राइवेट स्पेस एजेंसी इंडिया की है, समझ लो. सो दे मेक दे लाइक स्काई रूट एरोस्पेस का बहुत सारा लॉन्च व्हीकल है, भी छोटा छोटा बना रहे हैं, बट ऑफ कोर्स दे आर आल्सो द वंस हु आर स्मॉल, है ना, स्मॉल लिफ्ट लॉन्च व्हीकल्स वगैरह दे आर मेकिंग. ठीक है, सो सी इज द राइट आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन. The next is tax ramp scheme is associated with which sector? The right answer is option C. Textile is the right answer to this question. ठीक है, tax ramp scheme to strengthen research, innovation, etc. है ना. सो आप पढ़ सकते हो, है ना. टैक्स रैम्प नाम से ही लग रहा है, टेक्सटाइल रिसर्च असेसमेंट मॉनिटरिंग प्लानिंग. ठीक है, टैक्स रैम्प. The next is India is participating in World Skill Asia Competition 2024 for the first time. This event will be held where? So it will be held in Chinese Taipei. Wait, Taipei मतलब वही Taiwan. So I'm sure you must be aware Taiwan is called as ROC, Republic of China. B is the right answer. Brazil approved world's first what recently? क्या चीज अप्रूव किया अभी recently? Right answer is option B, single dose dengue vaccine. B is the right answer to this question. ठीक है. The next one is Trombe banana mutant 9, TBM9 has been released under the name of what? The right answer is option B, Kaveri Vaman. ठीक है. India's first mutant banana variety developed by BARC, that is Bhabha Atomic Research Center. ठीक है. ठीक है. That's what you should know. The next one is which of the following countries recently won FIFA Under-17 World Cup for the first time? The right answer is option C, Portugal. है ना. So Portugal versus Austria, it happened the final FIFA Under-17 World Cup. है ना. That is what you should know. So C is the right answer to this question. आप देख सकते हो, Portugal versus Austria, the final happened. Host country is Qatar, where actually it happened. The next is who among the following Indian geologist has a Martian crater named after him? Crater मतलब होता है ऐसे गड्ढा होता होगा, आपने देखा होगा ऐसा इस तरह का, है ना. और ये मून मार्स से सब पे ज्यादा मिलेगा, है ना. सो इनके नाम पर क्रेटर का नाम रख दिया गया, और वह है MS कृष्णन साहब के नाम पर, है ना. कृष्णन नाम से, है ना. इन मार्स, ऑन द मार्स लैंड. The next is in the Asia Power Index 2025, India ranks what? First, second, third, or fourth? The right answer is option C. That is third after US and China. That is what you should be knowing about. So we are stopping this class here. Okay. This is all about today's class. Please subscribe to the channel. Press the like button. Share this video. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.